Hey everyone, I'm back. And today I want to talk about a very specific element of Phantom. It's an object, a small object, but it has a tremendous weight in the story. Can you guess what it is? Is it A, the mask? Is it B, the ring? Or C, it's the ring. It's the ring you read in the title. It's the ring. Today we're going to talk about the ring. I love talking about this. Let's get into it. First things first, I want to make a small disclaimer again that every time I say Phantom and every time I am talking about Phantom, I am referring to the book. I am not talking about the musical unless stated otherwise. Okay? If you don't know what I mean, the ring is it's an object that shows up in Phantom, and its first appearance is so insane. Like, the context is that Raoul receives this letter from Christine saying that they should meet at the masked ball, right? And they do meet at the masked ball, and he thinks he's gonna get all his doubts cleared. He thinks he's gonna find out more about what's happening to her, why she disappears on him, why she doesn't respond to his letters, why was she seen on a mysterious carriage with a mysterious man. So he's really eager to get some answers out of her. And so he wanted things to get cleared up, and he gets nothing. Eric's at the masked ball, like we all know, and Raoul knows that he has something to do with Christine, but he can't really, connect the dots in this whole affair that's happening. So he confronts Christine and he insults her in one of the most insane scenes ever. And I'm going to make a separate video talking about this one fight because it's so crazy. So they fight and they split, for the night. And during that night, Raoul goes to her dressing room and he witnesses the mirror scene, which is Christine going away through the mirror. We read this too for the first time as readers, and it's all very confusing. So the day after this, Raoul is extremely confused, and he knows there's some weird shit going on, and so he goes to Christine's house, to confront her. And Christine's there. Interesting, because you would think her going away through the mirror, disappearing out of thin air, would mean that she would be gone, right? But no, she's there. And Raoul confronts her and he's like, "You're a liar, you're not telling me the whole truth." And he says, "A very earthbound mystery hangs over you, over Christine, over all of us. A mystery much more terrifying than any number of ghosts and evil spirits." And during this fight that they're having, because Christine starts snapping back at him, she goes, they're fighting, right? And she goes, "I have no husband and I have no intention of marrying, ever." And when she says this, she throws her hand around and she has a gold ring on her finger. And Raoul sees this and he says, "You have no husband and yet you're wearing a wedding ring." Who was gagged? Who was gagged? Yeah, Christine. Madame Valeria's over there. Oh my God, he really got her. She was wearing a ring. So she has a ring on her finger. Okay. We need to pay attention to Raoul's reaction to this and Raoul's perspective on this. The woman you love has not been telling you the whole truth. She has an angel of music whom she claims is an actual angel, and you don't really believe that. You've seen her riding in a carriage with a mysterious man. She has been disappearing on you, not answering your letters. You've heard her the night before, right after the masked ball, in her dressing room say, "Poor Eric." And you're like, who the fuck is Eric?
Who is this guy?
And she arrived at the masked ball at the same time as the Red Death character. She's wearing a wedding. What the fuck, right? Like, I need you to understand that Raul does not know anything. He does not understand what the fuck is happening. And he's been quite patient with Christine so far. And I will make a separate video talking about how Raul... I'm not going to defend Raul, but I have things to say. Strong opinions on Raul. We'll talk about it. She's wearing the ring, and he says this, and they fight again, and it's crazy. The thing is that she promises him to meet him from time to time because that's all he wants. He wants to be with her, right? And she promises to be with him as long as he doesn't ask about this whole mystery. And he accepts. It's actually really sweet because, you know, like, he must be dying to know, right? Anyway, then we get the secret engagement, the run around the opera. We get to chapter 13, Apollo's Lyre, where she really clears up everything. She tells him the whole truth. And when they realize that Eric is following them, they run out of the rooftop. And then she's like, "The ring." And he's like, "What ring?" And she's like, "The ring that Eric gave me." And he's like, "Oh, so Eric gave you that ring?" And she's like, "Yeah, you fucking idiot, he did." And she explains to him that Eric gave her this ring, and that he said to her, "I'm going to let you go, Christine, but on the condition that you always wear this ring. As long as it stays on your finger, you will be safe." Okay. And now it's gone. She doesn't have the ring anymore, so this means danger to both of them because the ring was sort of a test of Christine's loyalty to Eric, right? And this is why I wanted to make this video, because isn't it so crazy? Think about it. It could have been anything. It could have been a bracelet, a flower, a pendant, a fucking hair tie, but no, it's a ring. A ring that could easily be mistaken for a wedding ring. It's a wedding band. It's a gold ring. It's so crazy because I need you to understand the implications.
Promise me you'll think about the implications.
Okay.
He gives her the ring. We find out later that he gave her the ring the night right before the masked ball. And then she spends weeks with Raul, a month almost with Raul. And Eric knows this, right? He's always following her around. He's monitoring her every movement. Even at the rooftop, he's there. The thing about this is that Eric knows that Christine is going to be with Raul because she tells him. She says to Eric, Raul's gonna be going away in a month. He's a sailor, he's gonna be out at sea, which is, Raul was going to go away. Okay, so Eric allows Christine to be with Raul. And this is insane because you'd think that he would want that, right? The woman he loves and the woman that he has this immense power over is gonna be running around, is gonna be with this annoying boy that you hate, and that also happens to be in love with her. Why would he allow this? Raul was going to, in a month, he was supposed to be out at sea because he's a sailor, if you don't know. And he told her, "I trust you, Christine. Monsieur de Chagny loves you and will shortly sail away. Until he goes, I want him to be as unhappy as I am." And isn't that considerate? He's like, why not let the boy be with her until he has to go away? If you really think about it, it's kind of sweet because he could easily kill him. Like, he could have easily killed him. Like, he is capable of it. And he was pretty close to doing so, theoretically. But he knows that Christine cares for Raoul. And deep down, I feel like he knows that she loves Raoul. So he allows it, right? There's something insane happening here. And that is the reason, the implication of the reasons for why he gave her that ring. If Raoul wasn't in the picture, he wouldn't have given her the ring. This ring that she's wearing represents Christine's power over Christine and over everything. There's a moment in the book in which Raoul hears this voice in his head that tells him, tonight she is still wearing that ring which she did not get from you. Tonight she gave her soul once more, but not to you. So this voice that Raoul hears inside his head might as well be Eric telling him, look at that hand, look at that ring. Who gave her that ring? I did. You didn't. She belongs to me, not to you. And I think that's the most insane part of it, isn't it? Because if Raoul wasn't in the picture, the ring wouldn't be a thing. If Raoul wasn't in the picture, I think one day I'm going to get a blackboard or a whiteboard, and I'm going to write down all the implications of the existence of Raoul in the story. Because if Raoul wasn't there, there would be no story. Like, Raoul is the very catalyst for Phantom. And I have reasons to believe that, and I have theories, and I would love to share them with you if you want to. So basically, the reason for the giving of the ring to Christine is to cause Raoul heartache, to impose this power over him as well, because Eric loves to do that. He's like, I will allow you to be with Christine, but you will suffer. Yeah, that's literally what I wanted to talk about. It's just me pointing out, like, look, that's crazy. This is crazy. I think next video is probably going to be about chapter 11, Forget the Name of the Man with a Voice, which is an insane chapter. It's one of my favorite chapters in Phantom. I know I keep saying that for every chapter, but I do love this book. Yeah, we'll meet again in another video. If you like hearing me talk and get things wrong about Phantom, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.